front. Thompson putting the pressure on Chlorophyll. It's about to go out after the leader. They get away 2 or 3 in front of Dolby, Red Nile, and then on the outside, Belbelotto. Chlorophyll ranges to Prefer an Angel at the 150-metre mark. Chlorophyll's got its head in front of Prefer an Angel. Clear of Red Nile, there's little in it. Chlorophyll and Prefer an Angel fighting back on the inside. Prefer an Angel kicks back and Prefer an Angel. Prefer an Angel's come back after Chlorophyll headed it to win from Chlorophyll, and Van An from last has run third. Red Nile is fourth, followed further back by Belbelotto. Then Suma Peace followed further back by Free Success, not on Friday, with Dolbeat, and last of all is Trialpin.
9 Prefer an Angel, 10.70 and 2.40. 1 Chlorophyll, 1.50. 10 Von Ann, 2.20.
Super Tab 9 Prefer an Angel, 11.90, 3.10. 1 Chlorophyll, 1.60. 10 Von Ann, 2.10.
As they settle down in the home straight, but just couldn't get the 16 Chlorophyll, and this mare's kicked back. Prefer an Angel, and she's won from Chlorophyll, and Van An's coming from a mile back to run third, number 10, and fourth in is number 7, and that's Red Nile. 9-1-10 with the horses staying well off the rail, racing well off the fence from the 800-metre mark, with Chlorophyll going up, joining Prefer an Angel, but just couldn't finish it off. And Prefer an Angel has won the Group 2 race today.
All right, more from Brian Shirley.
Let's go out to the camp.
They're away. A good start, although Roma's Delight missed it slightly. La Soprano out wide got away well. Sunjammer in the centre looking for the lead, followed by Greenfield Star, Truly Diamonds, Gold Arrow. In behind those as they sort them out, Kenneth followed by Bonnie Villa. And just over a length then, Roma's Delight is last of all. As they race down the back of the track, they've got about 1,000 to go. Sunjammer under good rain leads. Sunjammer leads, not much speed on about a length in front. La Soprano is second, Greenfield Star third, followed then by Truly Diamonds. A length or so behind those, Kenneth, followed then by Gold Arrow on the outside, and the last pair, Roma's Delight and Bonnie Villa, as they lead the back and race down the side. Little change in the order where the leader was Sunjammer. A length La Soprano, a similar margin, Greenfield Star, a long head then. Truly Diamonds fourth on the outside. Back behind those then, Bonnie Villa, followed by Kenneth. Gold Arrow's caught a bit wide but going up, and in behind those, Roma's Delight is last of all as they swing up towards the turn. They've got about 500 to go. Sunjammer doing it well at the top of the straight, followed then by La Soprano moving up on the outside. Greenfield Stars down towards the rails. Then Truly Diamonds in behind those, Kenneth. And the next one was Gold Arrow as they raced down with about 300 metres to go. La Soprano raced up on the outside of Sunjammer, trying to get up on the inside of those. Greenfield Star, then Truly Diamonds. It's Sunjammer, La Soprano. La Soprano put the head in front near the line, and she's too good, La Soprano. La Soprano first, Sunjammer second, Greenfield Star, then Roma's Delight, who made up ground. Gold Arrow was next, Truly Diamonds, Bonnie Villa, and Kenneth was the last one to pull up.
Okay, 3.26 there, La Soprano, 2.30, 1.20, Sunjammer second, Greenfield Star has run third there in race 5 at Canberra.
Best served and leads a half dance beat, a neck to Irish Air. Why do you call, sir, from Captain Coll? And 3/4 to Noble Challenge. Only 5 lengths would cover the small field as they travel about 3.50. Dance beat pulling through on the inside to Just Shade Encounter. Die having a peep across the right side. 2 lengths away third, You Call, Sir, wide. Irish Air's in the centre. Noble Challenge on the inside, and last of all is Captain Coll. Dance beat given a bit more rain by Darren Bleedman. Makes the run down to the 600 metres, a length and a quarter on Encounter. Similar margin, You Call, Sir. Then Irish Air, Captain Coll, and Noble Challenge is last as the field prepares to swing into the straight in the Pago, and Dance Beat will be first for home, a length and a half on Encounter. The stiff test now for Encounter. Third posse is You Call, Sir, then Irish Air. In the straight, 2.50 to go. Beatman shaking up Dance Beat. It's about a half length on Encounter. Oh, Die very confident on the hot pot. Has a sustained look to the left and gives the terse Colt rein. Another look by Raymond Shane, and Encounter put 2 on Dance Beat, followed by Irish Air, but Encounter, it's just a workout for the Colt, and Encounter 2 Dance Beat. Third to Irish Air, then You Call, Sir, Captain Coll, and last Noble Challenge.
Super Tab 1 Encounter, 140, 110, 2 Dance Beat, 160, no third.
And he's run pretty quick time too at 109.78 and paid $1.40 and $1.10. 140 and 110. Dance Beat and Irish Air for minors, 2 and 5. Number 2 has paid 160. There's no match for the winner, and there'll be no third for 5 Irish Air. Yeah, 109.78. The Philly Regal Chamber went 109.98, and he was never out of second gear in winning Encounter. I tell you what, he's not without a real good chance in the Golden Slipper, this fella, if he draws an alley. He's by Terse from Fancy Babe. You'd go a long way to find a better sort. He's a magnificently put together colt, raced by the New Haven Park Stud Limited Syndicate and Mr. N. Curtis, Clary Connors, Shane Dye. Number 2, Dance Beater, gelding by Esperanto. He's a bay. He's out of Musical Lover, Graham Begg, Darren Beedman and Irish Air. He's going to make a nice horse later when he gets older and the races get longer. By Air de France from Propose. He's a bay. He's a colt trained by Clary Connors, Glenn Boss. 1, 2, 5.
They stand. Down there racing. Silver Glade not well served to the jump away. Quickly went back to the tail, and Maximal first out with Black Jacket, who moves quickly second. Third on the inside, New Kingston, followed by Captain Moonlight. 2 lengths behind those in the early point, Western Sound from Jogar. And Silver Glade gone back to the customary position. That's back at the rear as they go out of the straight. They've got about 17.50 to go. Hall out in front on Maximal from Black Jacket, moving up second. Third is New Kingston, fourth Captain Moonlight. 1.5 further back in the race, Western Sound. 2 further back, Jogar, and 2 last of all, Silver Glade. Going down the side of the 1,500 metre mark, and they slow up in front here. Maximal nearly a length in front of Black Jacket. Third, the fence, New Kingston, Captain Moonlight. Fourth, one off the rail. 2 lengths behind him, the outside of Western Sound running fifth. 2 to Jogar, and 2 last of all, Silver Glade. At the turn at the 1,300 metre mark and dictating its terms out in front is Maximal. Nearly a length of Black Jacket, no change in the order. Third, New Kingston. Fourth, Captain Moonlight. Fifth, Western Sound. Sixth is Jogar, and last of the 7 is Silver Glade. Into the back at the 1150 metre mark and dawdling along out in front is Maximal, just over a length in front. Black Jacket is second, a length then on the inside, New Kingston. Captain Moonlight, there's a half away there on the outside, fourth. 2 lengths further back in the race then came on the inside, Western Sound. Jogar, the first one to make his move, and a length last of all to Silver Glade. A sprint home coming up off the back of the 850. Maximal nearly a length in front from on the outside, Black Jacket. They're followed by New Kingston and Captain Moonlight. 3 out and 4 out is Jogar. Further back is Western Sound, and about to come to the outside now, Silver Glade at the 600 metre mark. And the tempo increases now. It's Maximal, a neck in front of Black Jacket, almost on terms. Then Captain Moonlight, and further back Jogar. Silver Glade, he has to peel it right to the outside, and he's starting to get into it now. Then further back in the race, New Kingston, followed by Western Sound. Black Jacket, Maximal in front from Captain Moonlight, a length off third. Then Silver Glade under some pressure now from Jogar. On the outside, Black Jacket has got its head in front of Maximal when they turn. 2 lengths, Captain Moonlight. A long way off them is Silver Glade, but Black Jacket went for home and sprinted away. And he's home in the Alistair Clark Black Jacket, holding Maximal at bay. A good battle for the miners, but Black Jacket wins 2.5 to Maximal. 3 away, third, Captain Moonlight. Jogar is fourth. Another 5 bites the dust here. Silver Glade could only run fifth in the field of 7. The last 2 coming in, New Kingston and Western Sound.
For the winner, Black Jacket, 660 and 280. 5 Maximal, 380. No third for 2, Captain Moonlight.
For Black Jacket, 720 and 3 even. 5 Maximal, placed dividend 350, and number 2 Captain Moonlight, no third. Correct weight, the Gold Coast.
Just outside the lead over the last 800 has beaten Maximal, number 5, who has led them, and Captain
in front of Darlington Green. Tansadet coming late on the scene, but it's far too late. Right on Soap is too good. Right on Soap first, Tansadet second, Darlington Green third, Legal Switch followed then by Prince of Dads, Morado Mist, then Real Even, Fiorinelli. Back behind those, Mile Run, then She's a Grouch, Star Journey, and pulling up quickly, Strong was last.
Right on Soap, 38.47.20, Tansadet second and Darlington Green third. Should be a big trifecta race, number 6 at Canberra. Legal Switch disappointing now.
Is off and racing, and actually Via Suez was first away. Commencing pretty well, Bonnie Busker. Linesman is running third. Not far back is the heavily supported Palos Verdes, and Nimzo Indian just inside it. Orem Heights wider. He's back on track pretty deep. Not quite as wide out as Darragh as they canter to the judge. And Tennessee Oak last. Via Suez in front, a half length on Bonnie Busker, around to go. 3 lengths away third. He's back on track. Wide Linesman in the centre. Further away on the fence, Nimzo Indian. And then comes Orem Heights, and a line of 3 for last. Darragh wide, Tennessee Oak the middle, and Palos Verdes the rails. Over the crossing at the 1800 as they go out of the straight now, and it's Via Suez opening up by a length and 3/4 on Bonnie Busker. 3 lengths away third. He's back on track, and a similar margin then to Orem Heights. Moving around Linesman, then Darragh, Nimzo in the inside, Tennessee Oak next to last, and 3/4 to Palos Verdes. Around about 10 lengths would cover the field in the Mannion Cup as they wheel towards the back of the Rosehill Gardens racecourse, and Via Suez making play, but here comes Orem Heights. Orem Heights putting on a bit of speed now. And some sense comes into the race down the back of the course, and Orem Heights takes over about 3/4 of a length on Via Suez. 3 lengths away in third place, Bonnie Busker, about 2 lengths to He's Back on Track, 3 or 4 to Linesman, and then Nimzo Indian, followed closely by Dara. Palace Verde's the rail second last, and a length and a quarter to Tennessee Oak. On towards the 1,000 marker they run, and Via Suez again per medium of the inside running, going through to lead for Kevin Moses, and has a break of a half length on Orem Heights. He's Back on Track third. Bonnie Busker at his girth on the outside, 2.5 to Linesman, a half length on the inside, Nimzo Indian. Palace Verde's next on the inside of Dara, and Tennessee Oak quietly ridden at the rear. Well, there hasn't been much action in this so far. There will be shortly, however, and they've got 600 to go, and Via Suez a neck on Orem Heights, a length to Bonnie Busker. He's Back on Track looking for the run. Linesman's under the whip, followed by Nimzo Indian. Palace Verde's followed closely by Tennessee Oak, and Dara's last. Well, this is basically developing into a sprint home, and Orem Heights hits the front on straightening. He's Back on Track off the fence and is tackling Orem Heights to header. Here's Palace Verde seeing daylight and galloping home swiftly, followed by Linesman and Tennessee Oak, but Palace Verde's raced up to He's Back on Track. Palace Verde's takes the lead now from He's Back on Track, and then comes Tennessee Oak, but it's all Palace Verde's are good win and land some big bets. Palace Verde's from He's Back on Track. Nimzo Indians ended up third from Tennessee Oak Linesman. Further back then Via Suez, Orem Heights knocked up and beat 2 in, and they were Dara in company with Bonnie Busker.
Super Tab there, number 1, Palace Verde's, 290, 150. 8 for second, He's Back on Track, 280. Number 11, Nimzo Indian, 210.
280, Nimzo Indian, 230. 1, 8 and 11. She's really firing, this mare, isn't she? Colin Little training her at Caulfield for D.W. Howell, P.H. and C.G. Brown, I.G. and 8.W.G. Hickey, and P. Murphy, a bay mare 5 by Oak Ridge from Romancer. And the Sydney Cup now, of course, will be her main aim. Grant Cooksley aboard, and he just bided his time, got a lovely run through the field as they straightened up, and the mare did the rest, and she wasn't unduly pressured in the run to the line either. 1, 8 and 11, and the thing I liked about the win too was the fact that they didn't really start to rev up until about the 900. They've run good time overall, but she has really sprinted her last sectional. Here it is now, 35.22. Superb win. So 1, 8 and 11. The runner-up, He's Back on Track, a New Zealander by First Norman from Lady Locker, Chestnut Gelding 4, Mike Moroney, Jim Cassidy. And number 11, third, Nimzo Indian, Chestnut Gelding 4, Carpstad, Some Publicity, Bart Cummings, Darren Beedman. 1, 8, 11, 5 ran 4th, Tennessee Oak. 3/4, 1 1/4. 3/4, 1 1/4. They've actually broken Dr. Grace's race record at 2:26.87, 2:26.87, 2:27.38, the doctor's record. 35.22 was the sectional. So they've really started to work from about the 1,000 metres.
That was Soraya, and a little bit slow to get.
And Lycra Lady takes up the running, leads by a length to Judith Louise. Margaritaville over on the insider. Packed as 3 wide, followed by Rhabarber as they race towards the side of the track. Very deep as Roxy Flyer, Saria. Pray for Rain is in behind them. A length further back along the inside to Magic Love, being followed by Mega Star. A length and a half further back is Bayo Cacao over on the outside of My Crystal Star, followed by Star Cossack and Zdenka bringing up the rear. Lycra Lady in charge, going down the back, leads over a length in advance of Judith Louise on the outside of Margaritaville, getting a lovely runner. Just in behind them, packed about 3 off the fence, followed by Saria, who's also very deep, and Roxy Flyer back behind them. A length and a half further back, pushing up on the inside, Pray for Rain, being followed by Rhabarber. Megastar further back, a length to Magic Love, followed by Bayo Cacao, My Crystal Star, Zdenka, and Star Cossack is last of all. Down the back with 1,000 metres left to go, and Lycra Lady showed the way. A length clear of Margaritaville over on the inside of Judith Louise, has had a nice run. Packed is still 3 off the fence, a length to Roxy Flyer. They're followed closely over on the outside by Saria, Pray for Rain on the rails, a length to Megastar, Rhabarber. My Crystal Star back behind them is Zdenko, followed further back in the field by Bayo Cacao. Magic Love second last, and Star Cossack is last of all, and they're packing up in the lead, coming down to the 600 metre mark. Lycra Lady about to be tackled by Packed over on the outside, Roxy Flower, and Megastar coming around them in a hurry, and Saria looking for a run just behind the leaders, is starting to come into the picture, being followed by Judith Louise. Pray for Rain getting up on the inside, running on pretty well as they come up towards the home turn. Megastar wide on the track takes the leader. Pray for Rain Rain's got a lovely run on the inside as they're making the home turn. Saria also in the picture, and in behind them at the head of the others, Judith Louise. They're making the home turn. Pray for Rain the inside. Saria at the centre. Very deep Megastar as they straighten. 200 metres left to go. Megastar still the leader. Saria and Star Cossack flying down the outside. Star Cossack's the danger. Star Cossack's come from last to hit the front. Star Cossack. Star Cossack will bolt in. Star Cossack wins it well on the line from Megastar. Saria third. Then Pray for Rain followed by Zdenka, Judith Louise, Bio Cacao. Then Like for a Lady followed by My Crystal Star from Pacton Rhubarber. Magic Love second last of the main bunch with Roxy Flyer, and tailed right off is Margaritaville. Star Cossack in the Hancock's Bloodstock colours has won the Moonee Valley Oaks, so Shelley Hancock's having a big day. She won in Sydney with the buzz off, of course, and now Star Cossack. Very strong run. One of the tail enders coming down the school side and finished brilliantly down the outside to give nothing else a chance in the run to the post. Number 8, the winner of the Moonee Valley Oaks is Star Cossack. Elf Matthews, a 3-year-old bay filly by Cossack Warrior out of Dielmo, and raced by the Hancock's Bloodstock Cossack Syndicate, managed by Shelley Hancock's, trained by David Hall Epsom. Elf Matthews, the winning rider, there he is, drawing away on the line on Star Cossack for a big win over Megastar, who's battled on well for second, and Saria every chance in third place. $14.20 and $4 for the winner, Star Cossack, in today's Moonee Valley Oaks. Second, number 3, Megastar, $2.10. Third, number 1, Saria, at $1.50. 8-3-1. Number 5 was fourth, Pray for Rain. Looked a big chance in the home turn, had a lovely run. And number 10 has run officially fifth, and that was Zdenka, who also made up ground with all a big win by the winner. No doubt about that. And the best run in the race by far. Star Cossack, Elf Matthews in the Moonee Valley Oaks. One race to go here at the Valley, and that is the Super Vova Strathia Handicap at 10 after 5.
All right, race 7 at Canberra, 360 Lusty's Bank, Dominican at 11, 9.44 Tarpina, Royal Commissioner at 15, Remember Joan at $8.80, Au Revoir Amour at 15, Imperial Steel at 18, Madame Dior at $5.60, Mr Crow at $14, Attendance at 24, 41 for Big Time, Brookfield at 36, Glittering Star 55 and Panchito 39 for race 7 at Canberra. Now Eagle Farm Zero Limit is showing in the 6th at 7.55, Teltina.
Set. Lights on. Waiting on Dominican to settle down. They're off. Now, Remember Joan was last out of the gates, and Royal Commissioner and Mr Crow didn't jump all that well. And the grey Dominican drives up along the inside, taken on by Lusty's Bank on the outer. Glittering Star's not too far away, nor is Imperial Steel. Tarpina, they're in a group there. And Madame Dior's in that club of horses, followed further back in the field, then Brookfield. Au Revoir Amour getting back centre field, followed by Royal Commissioner, Big Time Attendance. Now, Panchito's down towards the inside, a further break in the field, Mr Crow. And Remember Joan is along last as they race down in the direction of the 600-metre mark, and flying out in front. Dominican is leading. Lusty's Bank is running second. Going up 3 wide, Pina followed further back in the field. Then Madame Dior down towards the inside. And back behind those as they race towards the turn was Panchito, followed by Royal Commissioner and Glittering Star. Au Revoir Amour further back in the field. Then Big Time. And Remember Jones down towards the inside. In the straight with 300 to go. And Dominican is the leader. Lusty's Bank is moving up on the outside. In behind those, Madame Dior followed by Mr Crow. But inside the 200, Lusty's Bank is driven to the lead. Madame Dior is trying hard. Dominican is kicking back, but it's all Lusty's Bank. A most impressive winner. Lusty's Bank eased down, has beaten Mr Crow. Madame Dior third, followed then by Dominican. The next one was Panchito, Imperial Steel. A break behind those, Royal Commissioner, followed then by Attendance and Brookfield. Au Revoir Amour. Tapina pulled up very quickly. Back behind those, Remember Joe, Never a Chance. Followed by Big Time, and Glittering Star was one of the last across the line.
Yeah, Lusty's Bank at 250, 150. Mr Crow at 360. Madame Dior at $2 neat on race number 7 at Canberra. Eagle Farm, and it's 5:30.
They're off this time. Monet's Cove was easily best to begin, jumping well. Secret Savings. Moorwad is right up there in the early part, and so too is Sprint By. Not far away is Kingston Bay, and wider out is Voting as they settle down. A couple of lengths to the stablemates. Second last being Shame, and a further 2 lengths to Anthem's. Now Anthem starting to pick up a little bit of ground in company with Shame. There's not much between them for last. Now as they race down the back of the course, and Monet's Cove can't get to the rails. Moorwad keeping Monet's Cove one off, same as they pass past the 1,000. So it's Monet's Cove about a neck on Moor wide. A length and a half to Secret Savings wide. Kingston Bay in the middle. Over on the fence is Sprint By. A length further back is Voting. 2 lengths further away is Anthems, and close up on his inside being the stablemate Shame. Down the side of the track they go towards the 600, and Monet's Cove still the leader. 3/4 of a length on Moor wide holding the rails. Third is Secret Savings. Then Kingston Bay. Over on the fence is Sprint By, followed by the Ruffy Voting. Second last is Shame, and 3/4 to Anthems. Beedman about to take off on Anthems now as they round the corner, and Cooksley giving the odds on favourite Moor wide Rain, and Moor wide quickly drew clear of Monet's Cove. On the extreme outside is Anthems, followed by Sprint By, and then Secret Savings. Moor wide, Cooksley flicking the big fella with a whip, and Moor wide races away. He's about 2 lengths clear. Secret Savings and Shame battle on well, but it's all Moor wide. He keeps the family flag flying, and Moor wide a length and 3/4. Shame second. Secret Savings third. Anthems didn't run on, followed by Sprint By, Monet's Cove, Kingston Bay, and last Voting.
Super Tab number 7, Moorwad, 170, 120. 6, Shame to return $2. 3, Secret Savings, $2.
The prestigious George Ryder Stakes. Number 7, Moorwad, $1.70 and $1.10. A very adaptable horse. And he's beaten 6 and 3. Shame. Number 6 has paid $1.90. And number 3, Secret Savings, has returned $1.80. Moorwad always on the inside of the leader Monet's Cove, never further back than about a half length off the speed. And when Grant Cooksley went for the colt as they straightened up, he responded well and has safely held them in the run of the line. And I firmly believe in a race like the Doncaster Handicap, which is his next mission on Saturday week, they usually go like the clappers in the first 800 to 1,000 metres, and he should be a horse, if he draws a decent alley, that can take a sit, hopefully so, with plenty of speed on. He's tending just to over-race a little bit in the early stages. Bear in mind, he's only had 8 starts for 7 wins. It's not a bad performance by Zabeel from 8 Carat. Full brother to Octagonal, Bayco 3, but of course raced by the Easter Syndicate, managed by Robert McNulty, and trained by Clary Connors, written by Grant Cooksley. Number 6, running second, Shame by Senex Shamail, Bayo Brown Mare 4, John Hawkes, Jim Cassidy, and number 3, third, Secret Savings, Bay Horse 6, Seeking the Goal, Jurisdictional, Gay Waterhouse, Shane Dye. 4th went to number 8, and that was Anthems, and number 1 ran 5th, Sprint By. 1 1/4, 3/4, 1 1/4, 3/4, a comfortable win, 127.75, 127.75, just under a half second outside March Hare's race record, 33.92. Gee, they've sprinted the last 600 very swiftly. Quinella 7.30, an exactor of 6.80, and the trifecta $36.90. Over to